I still hold on to this point that the Anglophone crisis in Cameroon is fully responsible for the insecurity in Cameroon, the high rate of insecurity in Cameroon, where killing is rampant, organs harvesting is rampant, kidnapping is rampant. The Anglophone crisis is fully responsible. And then I'm going to give you some reasons in this video for you to understand my point. If this is your first time joining TFA Talking Point, please subscribe to our channel. The insecurity in Cameroon, I hold on to the Anglophone crisis because before the Anglophone crisis, Cameroon was just like any other countries, facing some kind of little armed robbery and other issue. But immediately after, when the Anglophone crisis started, the insecurity, the level of insecurity increased. Is tripling, is doubling every blessed day all over Cameroon, not only in Southern Cameroon. And that is why today in Douala, Yaoundé, Bafoussam, and many other places you are hearing of a lifeless body of somebody found somewhere without the organs. Somebody was kidnapped for ransom. A student kidnapped his own classmate, and all kind of terrible things happening in Cameroon that you cannot explain. But the government remained quiet. Why? Because they understood what is going on. Let me give you one example. One example is the case of certain Cameroonians who have been arrested. Thousands of them are in prison. And the capacity of the prison is, they have gone above the capacity, the prison population. And then now, just look at what is happening. The very thing that happened with Jesus Christ when he was arrested and brought to the palace. And then the king asked them, the palace asked them, who should I release? To you people, the criminal or Jesus Christ, because he wanted to clean himself out of this. And then the population said, give us the criminal, and crucify Jesus. And the criminal was handed over to them. And the criminal came into the society. Obviously, insecurity will be. That is the exact thing that is happening because of overpopulation in Cameroon, and they have received instruction from the government not to allow any Southern Cameroonians go out. Any of them to go out. They have given instruction. So they prefer that with this population, they cannot keep all of them throughout the day. So during the days, they prefer to allow some criminals who are not Southern Cameroonians to go out, do their business, or even at night to go out so that there should be space in prisons all over Cameroon. And that is why we have high level insecurity. That is the main reason in Douala. When you hear about the Macro, they will act, and then the government is struggling to catch them because they are prisoners. They came from New Bay prison, and then immediately they are running behind them. They run and jump into the prison. Where are you going to arrest them again? Where are you going to see them? You are struggling to arrest them and send them to prison, but they are from the prison. That is one issue. The second issue is the CDC in Southern Cameroon was the second employer after the government of Cameroon. Immediately the Anglophone crisis started, more than 80% of workers at the CDC are all unemployed, and most of them were Francophones. And then they have gone back to Francophone regions. Now with poverty, and poverty, hunger gives room to anger, and all of them now, they don't know what to do. What are they going to do? Many of them join armed robbery. Many of them are involved in a terrible behavior just to survive. And those are traits of insecurity in Cameroon. This is the Anglophone crisis we are talking about. Many people in Francophone regions were living because of the resources in Southern Cameroon. They were involved in different kinds of businesses. In Bamenda, in Boya, anywhere, all over, they will go buy food store or buy a petrol or buy whatsoever they want to involve in. That is where they were living and surviving. But with the Anglophone crisis, all of them have to go back to meet the population that they were feeding from the money that they were having from the transaction within Southern Cameroon. They have to go meet them. All of them now in poverty and hunger and anger. And whatsoever they'll have to do to survive, because the government cannot do anything. The government is left with nothing to organize employment and even pay salaries. Yesterday we saw the workers, the few workers at the CDC, they came out that they have been for 52 months without salaries. Some that they cut their hands because of the Anglophone crisis. The government failed to pay their salary. because there is no money. The little they are having, they are using it for the military solution in Southern Cameroon, and the remaining one they embezzle amongst themselves, leaving Cameroonians with nothing. And terrible attitude is a choice, and they are going in for kidnapping and doing terrible things and causing insecurity in Cameroon. These are the main reasons. And then the other reasons that are coming is the way the government of Cameroon position prisons in Cameroon. Look at the New Bay prison or the Kondenge prison in Cameroon. They are at the center of the city. The New Bay prison is even the worst because the New Bay prison is standing at the center of how many markets? It's surrounded by markets. And then schools, just closer to the Sacred Heart, is just there. A government bilingual high school, New Bay, is just there. You go down there, you have numerous primary schools surrounding the prison. And each time prisoner or students sit in class and send their heads outside, they are seen notorious criminal moving around. They are amassing them because all these children at their secondary school or primary school, most of them are at their puberty age, and in which they desire to do some kind of terrible things that parents have been refusing them from doing. So if we are talking on TFA Talking Point, we are proposing solutions that can solve the problems that we are going through in Cameroon and many other countries in Africa and third world countries. So TFA Talking Point is all about proposing lasting solutions to societal problems. And the Anglophone crisis is one of it. If you stop the Anglophone crisis today, the insecurity in Cameroon will reduce, will drop. But if you hold on to it and you are calling the government just the way Cavalier Yege Jibri called yesterday, that the government should do everything possible to bring peace in 2025, as if peace is something that they are selling somewhere where the government has to raise money to go and buy. Peace is not something that they can buy. It's something that they grew, they nurture, and it becomes part of the society. I keep on holding on to this a quote by one Nigerian writer. The children of the poor you refuse to train today will not allow your own children to live in peace, or even you to live in peace. And that is exactly what is happening in Cameroon. They hold on to poverty as a strategy, as a weapon to remain in power. They hold on to illiteracy as a weapon to remain in power, believing that everybody will remain poor and the poverty will not affect them. Now you have the money, but you cannot enjoy it in peace because every day you are struggling to increase your level of security every blessed day. Yet, you allow the poor people in poverty and they have to do everything in order to have money. And some of the things they are doing is to buy fertilizer and use it as they wish to grow crops. And the crops will come to your home for your own feeding. And you will have it. And then because you are not doing exercise, you are just not doing any hard work that can exercise your body. You eat those contaminated food. And then you have cancer. You have kidney failures. You have all that kind of things. So the effect is also coming back to you. So the best thing to do is to be nice to the society. And the society will be nice to you. Thank you.